What it is, man. Let's digress and get into the
Okay.
conversation of the night, man. We do appreciate you guys for staying tapped in. I don't know what the comments looking like. I got to make sure I get my phones right. Shout out to IG. Shout out to Facebook. Sac passe, bonsoir, bonjour. So, shout out to everybody that couldn't make it tonight, man. First conversation of the night. First conversation of the night. I'm trying my best to hold it down since I'm low key not the host tonight, right? I'm gonna have this conversation with you.
Okay, have the conversation with me, Cam.
Nah. Gabrielle. So, finding out the woman you're dating has asked another man for money. How would this affect you, me, as a man? And for the ladies, I guess I'll start with you so I don't have to keep going with this monologue. Do you see anything wrong with that?
Well, first you gotta answer, then I'm gonna tell you if it's something
Okay,
wrong
I'll
with
give a
it.
brief answer.
Okay.
How would this affect me
Not
as a
brief,
man?
be serious.
No. I'll do a rebuttal today because I don't want to just keep talking. You know what I'm
All right, cool. Go
But
ahead.
finding out that the woman I'm dating has asked another man for money, how would this affect me as a man? I mean, I'm not going to say it depends, right? It doesn't matter at what point we are in regards to this relationship. If we are actually exclusive and we are actually a unit, I would not appreciate the woman that I'm with asking another man that which is not a family member, not like no cousin or no brother, like this is like another guy, probably an ex or a quote unquote best friend for bread. I feel like what women don't see in that aspect is like, think about me. I put myself in that position, right? I've been in that position. Being a man that which knows a woman is dating someone or married potentially, and she'll come and ask me to let her borrow some money, whether for anything. You know what I'm saying? Could be like something, she's low on something. The first thing that comes to my mind is the guy. Like, damn, boy, buddy ain't got nothing going on. Like, my first thought is to down buddy. Now, I don't know what his situation is. She probably didn't even present it to him. But my first thought is that he's lacking in this aspect. And I don't think that I should have been introduced to that. Like, knowing y'all intricate type of vibes, I shouldn't even have to assume that. And I think that once you bring that type of energy and asking me for money, or you going and asking another guy for money, and this guy knows that you have a boyfriend, have a fiance or a husband, yeah, it doesn't look good on the man.
So if she does that, what happens next?
If she does what?
She asks another man for money.
And I find out,
Yeah.
now we're going to have a conversation about it.
What's the conversation gonna be like?
The conversation is basically going to be in the sense of, hey, why you ain't come to me first?
But you ain't got it.
You didn't ask me.
Oh, so it's just that
She obviously didn't ask me.
I'm trying to understand, why would she go out and ask another man for money if she didn't ask you or didn't know you didn't have it?
So this is what this is why I was saying, like, I preference it by saying my initial thought when the woman would come to me and ask me for money is that, damn, like, her boy probably ain't got it, or he going through it, or whatever the situation may be. Yet sometimes he has no idea that she's doing this. Why is she going, you feel me? I ain't gonna say behind his back, because she's a grown woman, she can do whatever she wants. But why is she going around the situation instead of going directly to him? I have no idea.
Okay, let's not put that. Let's remove that she just randomly just gonna go do that.
Mhm.
You ain't got it.
Okay, so now that's a different situation.
I think it would be the situation, because I don't see any women just getting up and just being like, oh, I'm gonna go not ask my dude, but I'm gonna just go ask another man.
No, you don't
Like-
think that sometimes pride comes into play where this woman does not want her man to know that she ain't got it today?
She ain't got what?
Like that she low on funds, that she needs help paying for this. Like maybe she don't want this guy to know.
Depending how long you've been with this person, you're gonna eventually find out if the person can handle their
And
bills or
maybe
not.
at the point that you guys are at that moment, she ain't ready to expose that of herself yet.
So
And
she's
that's
gonna go
that
get.
would be a reason that she wouldn't come to him first.
Okay.
So I'm saying there's two different ways that you can look at it. So I mean, we can
that's
jump
I'm
into
trying
both.
to. That's what I was trying to get at.
So
I'm
let's
trying
jump
to
into both. Let's
understand.
jump into the one that you want to talk about, that he ain't got it.
He ain't got it.
So okay, what? So that justifies it. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm asking you. Ain't got it. So
no,
what?
I want you to.
I don't think it justifies
Okay.
it.
So
All
what
right.
do you think?
What do I think? What?
If her reason,
The light's about to get cut off. You want to sit in the dark in the night?
yeah. So you saying it's justified?
I mean, well, guess we're gonna let the stars do what they do, shine bright, huh?
No, I mean you giving all these hypotheticals. I'm asking, how do you feel about it? if he doesn't have it and you came to him and he says I ain't
Me,
got it,
one thing, well, for sure, I'm prideful, so I'm not about to go begging nobody.
right?
So I'm either gonna go hustle it on my own to go get it first
Okay.
before, but I'm not gonna ask just anybody.
So I'm saying, for the sake of this conversation,
For the sake of the conversation.
you asked another man
Mm-hmm.
about some bread.
Some
Do
bread.
you think that your boyfriend, husband, whatever, would be justified in being upset with you doing that?
Well, I'm gonna go ask. I'm gonna ask him first.
What if he says I ain't got it, but I'm working on something right now?
Okay, I gotta let you work on it.
Okay, but now for the sake of this conversation,
Uh huh.
you ain't wait for me to work on it, and you went and asked, because
So this is
literally
a
the question that we're asking tonight, and I understand where you're going with it, because you would never, quote
I
unquote,
would
do
never.
this.
I would never do that.
But the women
Right.
that have,
the women that have,
We're talking about
because
it
you
from
say
that
you've
perspective.
experienced women that do that.
no, I have. As a
No,
man,
I'm saying
pretty
yes.
Sure, I'm pretty sure most men have.
Okay. That's
Most men
crazy.
that which have female friends, you've experienced it. It's not to say that you don't think bad of the female. You just automatically go to thinking about, damn, I thought
With
you was
the
dating
dude?
somebody. Like, what buddy ain't got nothing going on right now? What you with him for? That's the first
That
thing
y'all
that comes
think
to my
about that?
I promise. That's what I think. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Like, damn. what
But
going
if
on?
she's actually, this must be like a dear friend if she's gonna ask you for money. So for me, like, if I was a guy and a female friend comes and asks me money for some money, I'm not gonna sit here and think, oh, what's up with dude? I'm just gonna give you the money because I like you're my friend. That's what friends do.
But I never said I'm not giving the money.
No, but I'm saying, but I'm also not gonna think like, then your dude.
Well, I'm a
your-
logical person. So
like I seen the girl say, like, your dude ain't nothing. Like, I'm not gonna think that.
I'm not gonna cap with you, bro. Like, logic's gonna come into play. Like, cause I'm going to reflect on, like, damn, what are y'all wedding, fam? Like, what butter at? Like, how he ain't got? How you coming and asking another
So
man for money?
did you ask the person? Did they ask Buddy first?
Nah, I don't think that's not a place. Cause at this
I
point,
think
if you've
it-
come to me,
I think it is your place to ask. If that person is gonna involve you into
that
their
intricate money,
right,
money,
right.
which is a
I
big
think you, as a
conversation.
person, is your responsibility to also ask. Did you ask your counterpart? How does your counterpart feel about this?
Okay,
Because now it's a three-way.
right. Cause you've been into
Right.
it too.
So you don't want to go in
You're
blind.
basically giving this money to both of them.
Right, you're giving the money to both of them. So how does your partner feel about this situation? Did you have this conversation with your partner? If you didn't, then you need to go back and have the conversation
That's
with
a
your
great.
partner.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not ever think of that because I felt like that's a little bit too intimate, or I'm getting
No,
too deep
you're
into your
already
business.
intimate. You're already in it.
Because I know how humbling it is for you to go ask somebody for bread.
Mm-hmm.
So questioning them is probably gonna make it even worse. So
But I
don't wanna
mean,
put them on
what's the
spot like
difference
that.
between you questioning them in your head and questioning them out
I'm not
loud?
questioning. This is what I'm saying. Like, I have no problem with the woman asking for money.
Right,
But initially, my thought is going to go to the person that she calls her boyfriend.
right,
Why doesn't he have the bread right now to give you?
right. But if that's her boyfriend, they're one. They're dating. They're in a
Yeah.
relationship. So
Relationship.
you're questioning them regardless. Regardless if you're not questioning
I'm
her
questioning the
directly,
relationship, yeah.
you're questioning the relationship directly that she's in.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference between if you're questioning in your head and you questioning her up front?
But the thing is, I'm not okay. Questioning it is
Mm-hmm.
a great way to. That's a great way to look at it. That is what I'm doing. But in my mind, it's not a sense of me questioning it. It's more of me trying to make sense of it. Like, you as a woman are dating somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and yet here you are asking your homeboy for some bread.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, buddy ain't got it, and it's not.
That's what I'm
it's me
saying.
just putting 2 + 2 together.
So why don't you ask her for the answer?
No, that's a great. I've never looked at it from that way. If this would ever present itself again,
Mm-hmm.
I would act. Now I will. I'll basically have that question and be like, you know what?
What's up?
I ain't trying to get into y'all business,
Right.
but I don't want him feeling any way towards me, because if he sees I send you a Cash App, or he sees an email that you got a Zelle from me, or whatever the case may be, or he asks you where you got this bread from,
Right.
I don't want Buddy thinking that there's anything going on. Like, is he straight with it?
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna ask what his situation is, but I definitely ask, like, is he?
Is he cool?
Aware.
Like, does he know you come and ask me for this money?
I'm with you on that. But at the end of the day,
There's no but.
no. But to get to the question,
All right, get to the question.
the question itself, I want to ask you as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about that? Do you think that there's anything wrong with women asking?
I think it's wrong if your counterpart does not know that you're going to ask for the money,
Okay. Why?
because it's like you're doing it behind their back. So again, if you're in a relationship with someone, you're not in a relationship by yourself. You're one. So if you're gonna go do something that affects y'all relationship, whether it's good or bad, that person should know. Because it's don't matter if it's good or bad.
So that affects the trust.
Yeah, it affects it. If you're not getting the money for yourself, you're getting it for you guys situation. Yes, that person should know because it's a you guys situation, not a self situation.
Okay.
Heard.
Did you guys have a question in there? I seen the door open. Are y'all good? Okay.
I have a question though. Would your view change for the guy if she came to ask you?
Say it one, if you can you please run and just get a mic real quick? But you can ask that question again.
Would your view on the guy change because she came to ask you for money?
Okay, that's a great way. That's a great question. My initial thoughts on Buddy is gonna be like, yeah, something's going on, and I ain't gonna say that every man should have his life together, because obviously we understand that living in America is not easy. You could be making $100,000 a year, and sometimes you just laid on a bill, because that's just how life in America is. So I can understand having a tough season. I can understand having a tough moment. So I'm not gonna judge him in regards to saying like, Buddy broke. What I'm saying is more of like, if she coming around the corner asking for bread, like, well, boy, must be.
But you're putting it in that sense, though. Like, you're leaning towards that.
But I'm not going to look at him differently.
Low-key did say you already looked at him differently.
Nah,
Once you automatically, you look,
I had
it's
a
like
thought.
you.
I had a thought.
Yeah, that thought low-key judged him, though.
Nah, obviously, because I'm Haitian. So judging is a part. It's
See,
in our
this
blood.
this thing with you Haitians, you just keep
Haitian,
putting yourselves in things.
Yeah, it's in our blood to
Okay.
judge. Because you have to judge a situation. You got to judge a scenario. And in this particular scenario, this man probably ain't got it today. Now, will I judge him for that? No. But if she continuously is lacking or in need, I don't know, maybe I'll judge her more than I judge him, because why you ain't got your life in order? Why you gotta always borrow some bread? Like, you feel me? So there's multiple ways that you can look at it. I'm not going to necessarily say that he's a bad guy.
No, you don't have to be a bad guy.
I don't think finance is what
But I think
end all for anybody.
She just wrong, period. Like, if your counterpart does not know what you're doing outside of y'all household or whatever situation y'all got going on, and you go do it and you know it's going to affect your relationship, you're wrong. Man or girl, don't matter who it is.
Nah, I respect it.
It's vice versa. If he goes out and even if he goes out and he borrow money from a homeboy.
Nah, that's different.
No, it's not different.
That's different.
It's the same.
What?
It's the same.
What?
It's the same.
If he goes and borrows money and doesn't
Yes.
come to her?
Yes.
Nah,
Yes.
hell nah. Yeah,
It's
you
the
tripping.
same. I'm not tripping. It's the
you
same.
tripping.
It's the same,
if
bro.
you think a man has it in him to go to his old lady to say, babe, shout, I need some bread, she is going to be the last person that he goes to.
That's not right. That is not right at all.
This ain't the same situation.
It is this exactly. You're
It's not the
you're
same
double
situation.
standing it, but it's the exact same situation.
Double standards is life. There is double standards in
Right,
life.
I understand that, but we need to not always have to abide by double standards.
It's not a fact of abiding, but in this particular situation,
If you go and you ask
if
your
a man asks
homeboy
his
for some
homeboy
money,
for bread before he asks his old lady for some bread, that don't
no,
make
not
that man
ask
wrong.
me for bread. Well, obviously you're gonna have to. If this, okay, it depends on what you're asking the
We don't
money
say it
for.
depends?
We don't say it depends, but whatever that you're asking the money for, if the money is for our relationship, you're literally abide to come and ask me.
No, that
Yes,
ain't,
you
it ain't
are.
got nothing to do with you.
You're in a relationship with me. What do you mean it don't got nothing? Then you know what? Me asking my homeboy don't got nothing to do with you.
Nah, it do, fam.
Yes,
because
it's
you're
a
not
respect
asking
thing.
for our relationship. You asking because you shout on some bread. What are you actually
When did it
providing?
change?
What are you actually providing for? 'Cause
What do you change?
No, you just mentioned the fact
I
that
go and get the groceries.
you shout on money for groceries.
Yeah.
And you going to your homeboy instead of coming to me.
You said what am I
No, but
providing?
that's different though, because I'm talking about that's for yourself. You just mentioned the fact that I am going to my homeboy for something
always-
that has to do with a relationship.
I
You
always
made
said
it-
it was for a relationship.
No, I didn't hear that.
started off like
I
that.
didn't hear that.
I said if you're going to go ask for money
Uh-huh.
and
It's pertaining
it's
to the
pertaining to the relationship, your counterpart has to know that. I'm pretty sure I was clear
agree.
from the beginning
No,
of that.
No, I agree with that.
So why is it different from now if the guy goes and asks for money for the relationship? Why doesn't the counterpart need to know about it?
Nah, I think that if it's and let me just be clear with this. I feel if it's a monetary situation that's happening, and it's not like a occasional situation. This is just like, I had, like, let's say this month had 5 weeks, and my bread was for 4 weeks. So that 5th week caught me off guard. So I could ask my homeboy to get me right for that 5th week. Mm-hmm. Now, if I am routinely or regularly short, then yeah, you should know the fact that, hey, I don't really be having it like that. That's when it pertains. That's when you could be involved.
Nah.
But if this is just me to get this one time,
no.
That ain't nothing that you need to know about. This is me just
definitely
getting right
something
this one
I need to
time.
know about, because when did it become to me that I'm a rebuttal person that continues to ask?
No, because the thing is, you don't know how I get my money regardless.
How do I not know how you get your money? I'm in a relationship with you, and I don't know how you get your money.
You looking at my checks, you looking at my hours. You don't know what I do.
That's crazy.
You
We're
don't know
not
what
in
I
a
flip.
relationship. You're my friend.
Nah,
We're not.
You making it more personal than it really is. Like
A relationship is personal,
women
though.
ain't looking at all of that. What you looking at all of that for?
Yes. I work with a lady that knows what her husband brings in.
Husband. Now that's a different situation.
Okay, whatever. They're in a relationship.
Nah, boyfriend and girlfriend. You knowing all my business.
Okay, so it's okay.
know
So
how I get bread,
so
when I
why
get
is it a
bread.
problem? We're just boyfriend and girlfriend. So why is it a problem?
I
if
agree
go
with
and ask
Emma.
money?
If you go and ask for money.
Yeah, why is it a problem?
Because you didn't come to me
I'm
first.
not your wife.
You didn't come to me first.
We're boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, but I'm still have to show you my husbandly duties.
Why? You're not my husband.
But I still have to prove to you that I can be.
Well, you're proving that you can't. You ain't got the money. So what
Nah,
now?
you didn't come to me first.
I don't have to come to you first because you're just my boyfriend.
You should.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
have
saying.
to though.
So this is what I'm saying.
I should, but I made the choice not to.
You made the choice not to. Now you.
But that's not wrong because
you-
it's a choice, and I should, but I cannot
not-
also.
Your intentions may have not been wrong. But now, when it's presented to me that this was actually done, I'm not gonna come at you like, why you did that? I'm gonna come at you on some real conversation, like, baby girl, like, this ain't how it's for the work. Like, if you shout on anything, come to me first.
So why can't, if you short on anything, why can't you come to me?
Nah, bro.
What is that? Is that a man's ego thing?
Yeah, it might be.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay with the lights off then.
Nah, lights gonna stay on.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm holler at my homeboy
Oh, okay. All right.
or my homegirl.
Hey,
That then when I go hang out with my friends, because most people that are in relationship, they're all friends with each other, right? And then you're like, oh yeah, my man's let your man's borrow some money. Then now I'm sitting here looking like Boo Boo the fool.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna check my boy. 'Cause what you told your lady that you let you borrow me some money for?
If you think anybody don't pillow talk with their lady, you're crazy.
Nah, you can't be telling your lady that you let me hold some bread, fam.
No, okay. If you think let me tell y'all men something.
if
If
I know
y'all think
pillow
y'all homeboys ain't pillow talking with their dom, bro,
No, trust me. I understand
that
But
their
if it
doms know
leaves that-
everything about you, cuz.
No, but if it leave that bed and then go to the salon, nah, fam.
What you mean, shorty's? But she's
cut
my
out.
friend. She's
cut
gonna
out.
obviously think that I know.
You out the circle. Because of her, you out the circle.
No, she can't be out the circle.
No, I'm talking about my homeboy out the circle.
Your homeboys at the circle?
Yeah.
All your homeboys gonna be at the circle.
Yeah, that's why my circle is what it is now. It makes
Yo,
sense,
that's
right?
crazy.
It makes sense, right?
No, it doesn't at
It makes
all.
total sense to me.
No, it doesn't at
what
all.
you mean?
No.
You let me borrow some bread and now the whole world know that you let me borrow some bread, fam? Nah, it don't work like that.
He didn't go tell the whole world. He just told his dom.
And he knew damn well she be talking.
She didn't talk nobody. She told me.
And then she
In
know.
confidence, because we're we're
bro.
best. We're all really best friends
And
here.
Pillow talking, she done told me, like, if I'm pillow talking, you done already told me she be out here running her mouth about everything. So I tell you something, you go tell her.
But you should already know he gonna go tell her. Any man out here who thinks that they dom is not running and telling their friends about the pillow talk conversations you guys have, y'all boos
About finances?
about anything.
I don't think women shouldn't let men, they shouldn't let anybody in their financial business.
No, you shouldn't. So why are you
Unless
going
they
outside of the
investing.
relationship to go get money?
Okay, so you think that it's okay? You would feel comfortable with dating a man that asks you for money?
It's in our relationship, yes. I rather you come ask me than you go ask outside the relationship, because
Okay.
now it looks like we're not a unit and we don't know what we're doing.
Okay.
I'd rather look broke together than confused.
But you're not confused because the lights
I
still
am
on.
confused because I don't understand why you're going out there.
But the lights are still on.
All right. And you and FPL gonna be by yourselves.
Well, I got labor futility.
Okay.
You know.
They switch off. They gotta
they
flip.
They give you an extra month.
Okay.
Huh?
You get what I'm saying?
That's how I have to go at Emma, bro.
How?
No way.
Oh, okay. All right. Anywho,
Mhm.
if you do it outside the relationship, you're wrong. That's my stand.
But I don't think that goes for men as well.
It does go for men.
Nah.
Yes, it does.
As a man, I don't think that going to ask your old lady for bread
This like
is wise.
Go ahead, Esther.
Okay, now what if you guys are married, but she goes back to her dad instead of coming to you first?
Before coming to me?
Yeah, that's the same thing
that's
still applies.
That's highly disrespectful. Because now, how am I going to go to your daddy's house? I done told your daddy I got your daughter. Your daddy done passed you off to me at the wedding. And now I done, walked you to up that aisle from those last few steps.
Mm-hmm. And took off with that man daughter.
Took off with his daughter. And now his daughter still got to come to him for bread. Like, nah.
Alright, what if it's her brother?
Nah, none of them. You don't, like, what I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. You must speak to your man first, and especially if you mention like married, you have to have that conversation
for
with him
sure
prior to you making any type of
both
decision
ends. Like that. Both ends.
Well, that's being presented to me tonight. I'll consider it.
I do agree with Gabe though. I don't think you should go to your dad first, or go to your dad. Period.
No, if your dad got it,
your man know that.
Right.
Your man probably told you to go, so it's no pressure.
Right. So we're going to dad.
Yeah. Like,
why would I go to my brother? Why would I go to a friend? I'm gonna go to dad.
If I know my old lady pops got it like that, it's like,
I'm going to dad.
Tell your dad about that little business deal we're talking about, man. Tell your dad we need 20 bands real quick.
For sure.
We'll give it back to him in 30
We
minutes.
can go to dad. But it goes on both ends. Both sides.
What goes on both ends?
What do you mean? You want to know, you want the same respect of me asking you or telling you that I'm going to go get the money somewhere else.
I think that
you need to offer the same respect.
If this man is the provider of the household, okay, maybe you speaking in regards to being 50-50.
I'm not speaking about no 50-50.
I'm
talking about respect.
Again, Miss Esther, I'm just saying, like,
I'm talking about respect.
If this man is the provider of this household, 100% provider, 85% provider, whatever the case may be, but he's the majority provider of this household, I understand you may want to know the way that he manages his money, or maybe you actually have a hand in managing the money based on the accounts that you have like privy to, like that you are privy to. But however this man conducts his business in regards to making sure that he is able to provide, I don't think that you need to be focused on that, because that's a stress that you don't need. The fact that he is the provider means that he is taking that stress on his shoulders. So him knowing that, talking to my homeboy that I probably done helped out 100 times, and now he's finna just get me over this little hump real quick, and he's gonna get paid off of the back end of this interest that I'm gonna make off of whatever money I'm getting from him. I don't think that I need to be presenting all of that to you.
You should.
That may have it's a probable conversation,
especially if it's
cool
money
like that,
involved, meaning like some interest is gonna go towards him back, because
it's probable,
we all
but
can
it's
agree
not
that
necessary.
money is the core of all evil.
Yeah,
so
the love of it.
You can sit here and say, oh, that's my homie, that's my homie, but depending on how much money is actually going back, your homie looking like, oh, like that's all I got, but you made like 3-4 times off.
But that ain't
based
got
off
nothing to do
that.
with you. This is what I'm saying.
It does though,
No,
because
but
it affects the household. Because now
won't
I
affect
don't
the
walk
household, my
outside the
love.
house and I'm getting kidnapped, or there's a drive by.
Nah, see, now you watching too many.
I'm not watching
movies.
too many movies. I just
You
need
watching
to
too many
be
taken movies.
aware of my surroundings and aware of what needs to be happening.
What I'm saying
Here's
is,
the
you focusing on how the money is coming into the house is
I
giving
should.
you an unnecessary stress. That's the reason you
It's
got
not
me.
an unnecessary
That's
stress.
the reason I'm here. I'm supposed to be focused on
No,
that.
because what happens if you're
If
not
the
here?
lights are off,
What happens if you're not here? Because I'm gonna go off on personal life and experience of customers that I deal with on a regular basis. My husband just died. He's the one that dealt with everything. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't even know where to start.
So
And I have to sit here and I have to help
the
this.
accounts, though. You privy to the accounts, so you
Right,
know
but she-
the investment accounts. You know the joint account,
But
and you have your
having
personal
the
account.
knowledge of knowing how it runs is also key. It's like you're not instead of giving me the fish to eat, teach me how to fish so that
So-
when you're not here,
1000%.
God forbid you're not here,
Yeah.
I know how to continue to run the household,
So-
and I'm not left with just trying to like, my husband ain't tell me nothing or how he got his money.
That's a beautiful thought, right? And I don't want everything I'm saying to say that I am not that person, because I am actually an entrepreneur.
Right.
So obviously the woman that I'm dating or the woman that I will marry, she's going to be a heavy part in my business, because
Mm-hmm.
if you're not, then you're not you're more of a liability than anything else, because if you can't help me with this, I got to go pay 1,000 people to do
Right.
what you probably could help me do. Mm-hmm. So obviously in regards to running the business, being an entrepreneur,
I mean, I don't want to
she's-
run the business.
no, it's not about running, but
Oh.
you will know exactly
Okay.
how these invoices are paid, who these invoices are owed to, who actually has this shipment,
Mm-hmm.
what person you'll be
Right,
contacting.
your daily life.
Not the daily,
That-
but you'll know the intricate
right.
things that you need to keep this thing going. Low key, probably the manager, maybe the assistant. So I'm not knocking that, but I'm talking about the other things. Like sometimes that invoice, I have a storage that probably has $100,000 worth of product. The product's not moving. I need to flip something. So, big dog, let me hold da. You don't need to know that, my love.
I depending on how much the money is, I need
You
to know.
don't need to know that.
I do.
You don't need to know
I
that.
do.
You don't.
I do.
Why?
Because the money is for our household. It's money
It's
money
not, it's
that's
for our
coming.
household, but it's also an investment that I'm making. This is an
Right,
investment.
it's an investment on our life. So why am I not privy to know about investments that are known for our
You'll
life? What
know
if the
about
investment crash? When it crash?
You'll know about the investment when it's being done, because obviously, like I'm telling you, I'm a very vocal person, so we're gonna
Right.
talk about it. But you knowing how I probably got this, like if I had to go and holler at my homeboy to get this bread, it's probable that I'll let you know.
Right.
But it's not necessary for me to let you know.
Why not?
Because I need to keep these things flowing. And I don't need you asking me, hey, did you pay him back yet? I don't need
No,
that extra stress.
obviously I'm not gonna ask that.
I don't need you adding any
But
extra
he's a
pressure
bill.
on me. He's not a bill.
He is a bill.
It's already accounted for.
It's not accounted for. You just borrowed it.
But it's not borrowed like just like, hey, here go the 10 bands, like you do this, or here go 30 bands, you do this. Like fam, it's literally on some like, man, I got you in 6 months, or probably prior to that. But whenever this back end come, I'm gonna break you what you, and I give you interest depending on who your homeboy is or your homegirl. So that's how it's gonna move.
Right.
But I'm just saying, the woman that you are with does not need to be privy to all of the ways that your
She
man
does.
makes money. No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
I don't think the
no.
because when it
That's
comes,
too much stress on you.
it's not too much stress because I'm not gonna sit here and follow it from the
So
beginning.
why you need to know it?
What do you mean? Because God forbid if something happens and you're not here or something goes wrong, what am I supposed to do? Just be like, well, I wasn't privy to that information.
Well,
So I don't know what to tell you. Or like, I just want it to be for a if or a what if
I
happens,
understand.
right?
Yeah.
So this is why I say
Which
when in
is
a relationship you should be open no matter what it is.
Right.
Because what if happens?
I
So
think
now
she means to like imagine like let's say you owe your homeboy like $20K or whatever and you end up dying. Now he coming to her looking for the bread she had no idea about.
I understand that completely, but obviously,
it's not obviously.
No, I'm saying obviously, nobody is planning on death.
You don't know when death is happening.
You don't know.
So why can I be prepared?
You are prepared.
I am not prepared. Information is missing.
You are
Here's this
prepared.
man coming and knocking on the door saying, hey, yo, man, I know you're going through some things right now, but your man promised me my investment. Ceci, cela, ceci, cela. Where's the investment going? Do I have access to this investment to go now and pay off? I'm just going off but what he said. He could have added an extra 10% on there. I don't know.
But low key, these are the anomalies that occur, and you are basing all the information that you want on something that's not probable to happen.
It is probable to happen because
But when say
I
probable,
deal with it
it's
though.
less likely than anything else.
It's not less likely. I deal with a
I
lot of
don't
women I deal with a lot of widows whose husbands have died and have
People
left
die
them.
every day. I'm
I
not
know,
knocking
and
that.
they don't know what's
But
going on.
What I'm telling you is, if I'm sitting here thinking, damn, I might die, let me make sure that she got this right. It's bringing too much pressure on the household, because I don't think that you
think
are fully grasping what the man is trying to provide to you. The man himself is trying to provide not only a, beautiful house to you, he's trying to provide peace and
Right.
peace of mind.
Right.
If This man is sitting here and telling you everybody that he owes money to all the time. And
Why do you owe so much money?
And that's what I'm saying. You don't know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even that deep. Because we literally talking about one person.
Right, but I don't care if it's a half a person. Why am I not privy to this information?
What I'm saying is you don't even know how many times I done already did this with homie or her.
Why is this a thing? So it's a thing.
It's possible.
It's possible that it's a thing, and I don't know that it's a thing.
Why did you need to know if it was
So why do you need to know that I had a thing with a friend that I continue to ask money up for?
Nah, because as a man, you don't need to ask no other man for money. What am I here for? Why am I trying my best to provide this piece for you when you sitting here asking another man for money?
You out here making, well, I didn't know you was making side deals. How was I supposed to know you making side deals? Because you don't communicate with me.
What side deals you talking about?
You don't communicate with me. So how am I supposed to know?
No, explain.
All you came to me, all I know is that the light bill is off and you done went off into hoo and telling me don't worry about it, and 3 days don't pass. I don't know you got an investment coming. I don't know nothing. And I'm just, natural human is gonna be like, God, man,
right, so let me,
I can't I gotta go handle
Erica
this
been
situation.
trying to ask a question, and I'm gonna come back because you just gave me a whole nother perspective. I was giving you a perspective of a man that's actually getting money. You talking about a situation where y'all running through some tough times.
I mean, that was the first one. I just went back to the first one.
You right. You gotta make your point win. I'm with you.
I don't think the guy has to tell you all the details, but I think there should be a heads up, like, hey, I did this. I don't think he has to give you the who, what, when, where, why. I don't think he needs to do all that. Just let me know.
Tell me what your plan is. Like, why am I, as your counterpart, why am I not privy as to what your plan is?
What I'm saying is you are privy, though, because, like, okay, you're asking what's my plan. You out and I don't know. Are we talking about the guy that can't pay the light bill?
We're talking about the guy that went and told his friend, "Hey, yo, let me borrow, and I'm gonna give you interest on." I'm
talking about business guy. Like
business guy deal, actually, whatever it is.
I'm not saying it's a millionaire, but he's actually making six
whatever
figures.
It is. Why can't I know about it?
Has been doing this before you, and now that he is with you, it's not necessary.
It definitely is.
There are things that you do on a regular basis that you don't even recall that I didn't mention this to somebody because it flows.
What do you mean you didn't recall that you didn't?
Because
you're living a self life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I was doing if I was doing it before you came, and you came to this, right? And let's say everything is actually moving and we are comfortable. Why do you need to know how we are comfortable? Why don't you just accept?
Because you're not doing a self thing no more.
No, but why do you need to know how are we so comfortable?
Right. I need to know how are we so comfortable. What is the issue with how? I need to know how the lights are getting paid. I need to know how am I able to swipe this American Express card. I would not be that young lady that is living in a household where the man is taking care of everything. You can have a job. I can have a job.
You can have a job.
Right, whatever. But I'm just not gonna be that naive.
But I do think
I'm not being sumun. I just cannot be that naive in that situation.
I don't think it's naive.
I don't think it's naive.
Did y'all just watch that? What is it? Diary of a Black Woman. The lady didn't know nothing. She didn't know nothing.
But I feel like
do the black people, man.
She ain't do nothing.
White women don't ask they men anything.
And you know what? You know what saves them?
Huh.
They didn't sign a prenup.
But I feel like you did trust that man. Okay, I'm talking about husband-wise. You did trust that man to lead the household. So if he is leading the household and everything is good, I don't think you should question it. But I do feel like the guy should be able to know that if something were to happen to me, I need my wife to know all these details just in case.
All right.
So
that's what I'm saying.
I agree with that. But I don't think
it may not be right then and there, though.
Here go the details that this man would give you. Hey, there's this figure in the investment account. If anything were to ever happen, transfer this over to this account and you'll be straight.
Oh, wow. So just write it in your will then.
Yeah, how about that? You know what? I don't want any stress on you.
Just write it in the will.
Because we're talking about these anomalies and the
just write it in will.
Death is so probable for you guys.
It's not even a death thing. It's just, whatever,
if it's in my
bro.
will, obviously I'm out of this bit.
Yeah, just write it in the will. Yeah, so I know how to move forward.
So what I'm telling you is I'm trying to provide peace.
Mm-hmm. I will be peacefully blind.
That's not a bad thing. You don't want to live in La La Land?
I honestly don't want to live in La La Land because the world is not La La Land.
What do you want?
what I want to be included. I don't want to just be a trophy wife. That's not who I am. I would never
Nah,
just be
but-
a trophy wife.
And again, I
want to
prefaced
be
all
included.
of this by saying that being an entrepreneur, I will make sure that this woman that I am with is a part of this business. She's going to know all the details in regards to making this business go.
Not all, apparently.
She's going to know. She's
So
going
what
to
are
know
you
all that she
saying?
needs to know about this business.
What is it that she needs
It's a
to
need
know?
to know thing. It's a need to know.
Come
There-
on, bro.
there's certain conversations that happen that I don't think everybody is privy to. It's not.
It's like a man's club.
It's not only a men's club. There's
It is a
women.
men's
Women
club.
have conversations that they don't need to bring their man into. If they choose to, that's on them. But sometimes
No.
women will tell you some
What
stuff.
conversations do you think we have when we're not
No,
going
I'm
to
just
tell
saying
our
this,
man about?
I've been told some things that I just wish the female never told me. Felt like I
What?
ain't want to know that.
Why?
I ain't want to know what that girl did.
We won. We free.
No, but I ain't want to know what your homegirl did with that. I don't.
Oh,
wanna
that's
know.
that pillow talk you're
That-
talking about.
There's not not everything is necessary to be told. Just because we together don't mean you need to tell me everything.
What do you mean?
It's not, I don't need to know everything.
Yes, you do.
Because
You're my
I
friend.
can't hide my face.
You're my friend.
Now I know this about her. When I see her, she
But
gonna
you're
know I
my
know.
okay. But you're my friend.
But then she, like, what I'm saying is, like, I don't think that everything needs to happen. I wasn't trying to make light of this situation, but I don't think that all information needs to be passed on to everybody.
it does if it affects the relationship, bro.
But what if it does not affect the
it
relationship?
does. It affecting it in a good or bad way is affecting it regardless. Good or bad, it's affecting it.
Okay.
So why can't I know what's affecting us good, or why can't I know what's affecting us bad? How come you only want to tell me when it's
Why
bad?
are you so assuming?
I'm not assuming. How come you only want to tell me when it's bad? How come I can't know when it's good?
But who told you I'm gonna tell you when it's bad? You just gonna see me sweating a little harder. You might not see me as much.
I'm just gonna see you. Yeah, you're gonna be out.
You
Yeah.
ain't gonna see me as much, but
What?
the lights gonna stay on.
That's crazy. Like,
I'm not robbing banks. I'm not
and then
doing
you
no crimes.
and then you guys say, "Oh, women don't want to know nothing about us."
Nah. I ain't. See, now you trying to go somewhere else.
I ain't trying to go nowhere, bro. I'm trying to have a conversation.
All in all, I don't think that a woman should ask another man to borrow money
I don't think so
prior
either.
to her talking to her man, her boyfriend, or her husband.
I don't-
If you
yeah.
dating the guy, y'all ain't exclusive. Go about your business. I ain't got nothing to say about that. But if you guys are exclusive, it is important. It's imperative that y'all discuss these type of conversations.
That I agree
That
with.
man should know if you have a man in your life that is willing to give you money at the drop of a dime. Because not all men give money for free. So you got to put me on beat on like who Buddy is.
So I have a question.
All right.
When you meet your dame and she got a male best friend,
Nah, I ain't with that.
okay.
I'm not with that. I'm not dating kids, bro. What
do you mean kids?
This is best friend stuff for kids, fam.
Oh, not. I mean, they grew
You
like.
got a best friend, Emma?
Hey, I used to have a male best friend.
I'm asking you now.
No, I don't have a male best
Okay
friend.
then. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, back to the conversation.
So I'm saying, like, you know,
Okay.
most male best friends, if y'all in y'all 30s,
That's not true.
Y'all done been married already. If this,
These men
if,
are married already.
I'm saying, if this been your best friend since y'all were 20,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all 33 now, both of y'all single, y'all finna get together.
No, that's not true.
Alright, ask the 33-year-olds. They all started as friends. We knew each other
No,
for
I
10
think
years.
I think they panicked.
The story
Maybe
always
you
have-
guys panicked.
like, we knew each other for 10 years, and I just had to,
No, I think you guys panicked and was
Netflix
like, "Oh
night.
my gosh, the time is clicking."
yeah.
So you know what? Let's just.
What I'm saying, he already there, so he's always been there. So
No,
that's
I
why-
couldn't see
a lot
that for myself.
A lot of times, the females, and I know this is probably obvious. This is left for the conversation. A lot of times, your best friend the reason that you still single,
With having a girl best friend.
or a guy best friend,
Well, I think that if
because you focused on them. I
I've
ain't gonna
al-
say more, but you focus on them so much that you can't focus on your man or your girlfriend.
that's just weird.
Yeah, it's your best friend. You want to make sure your best friend cool. You tell your best friend everything.
Yeah, but a lot of people that have like
Niggas
best
don't
friends are
like
not
that.
talking every day.
Yeah,
Like as an adult, you're not doing
that's
that
not
every
your
day.
best friend. That's your homie.
No, I have best friends I don't talk to every day.
Yeah, but that's not your best friend.
That is my best friend.
Nah.
I just had dinner with my best friend on Sunday. It was her birthday, and I haven't seen her, and she stayed across the street
not
in
your
6
best friend.
months. That's my
That's
homie. That's
damn
my
sure not your
sister.
best friend.
Yes, bro.
No, that's family.
That's family.
Yeah, that's not your best friend.
All right, then he family, bro.
Yeah, your best friend you talk to every day.
I don't talk to nobody every day.
You ain't got no best friends.
I don't have no best friends.
Exactly. It's okay.
All right, I ain't got no best friends.
It's
No.
okay.
That's all right.
It's okay.
No, I used to talk to my male best friend every day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why you stay single, because you got that to rely on. Like, I don't need you, nigga. I got my best friend.
No, I would never say that.
You don't say
I don't
it
even look at him that way.
consciously.
Ew.
He does. He looks at you like
Don't look at me that way.
that. He does.
Don't,
He does.
friend.
All right, homie. Pull
All
up.
right. Come on, stay focused. What's the conversation?
Yeah, for sure.
We going off the road.
Pull up.
Mhm.
Ladies, do you see anything wrong with this? So we had a couple ladies in the cut talking. Miss Erica, Miss Esther, do y'all see anything wrong with a woman asking a man for bread?
Like, that's not her man.
That's not her man, Esther.
Yeah.
You gonna ask one of your sons for money, Esther?
Yeah. If y'all together and y'all don't discuss it, I can agree. It might make somebody else look at him a little like funny, but I feel like at the age we is right now, it might be a little different. But if I was like hitting 30, 40, it would matter more, I guess.
It would matter more if you go ask someone else for money.
Like if I was in my 30s or 40s and I'm exclusive with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I think it would matter more because that's really when adults start to have their lives together.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like right now, if I was like dating somebody and we in the same like predicament, I don't think it would be looked at weirdly, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so dating is not a problem then.
No, that's not where I'm at. Like how we is right now, like we just starting out. Like everybody's pretty much, if they going to school or just figuring out what they want to do, pretty much. I feel like if I was dating somebody now and I went and did that, it wouldn't be the same as doing that when I was 30 and with somebody, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. Because if you 30 or 20, you dating, it's the same.
I kind of understand what she's saying. Like,
Yeah, help me out. Maybe I'm from another planet.
I think the older you are, people
think
kind of
you are,
expect you to be more, your life to be more settled. So us being at our age now is probably not a problem that we're not going to you because we know we in the same predicament.
You know, most successful people don't get it together till after 30.
Yeah, in their 40s.
Yeah, so I mean, just
Most
trying to
men hit their prime in their 40s.
yeah.
financially.
So I mean, to me, the age thing is not really a factor
But I understand what they said because they only can look at it from their age.
from their
And
age.
what they see is basically all of us ain't got no bread. So how you tripping by me asking somebody for bread when you work at McDonald's too?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I figured that's what you said. Like you work, like I know you ain't got no money. That's why I ain't come.
See,
try to
I didn't
stress you
think
out.
of it as no jit mine.
That's how they looking at it. You can't knock
sorry,
it.
I didn't think of it
They
like
looking
it
at it
like
like, bro, we both ain't got no money. So what? I asked him for bread. I'm telling you that man. Even though he's 21, he gonna feel away. He might break up with you
So how come it's okay for the man to feel away, but the lady can't feel away?
about me asking my homeboy for money.
Yes, I feel away.
Go ask your homegirl for money. He ain't gonna trip.
What
No,
if the
I'm asking a
homegirl
man
asked her
from-
boyfriend?
Yeah,
Well, you ain't asked the girlfriend. That's you know what I'm saying. That's a third party.
that's crazy.
She asked her. If she go ask him
What if the homeboy
and
comes back
him
and tell
give it
you
to
that?
her,
though?
and then she come and give it to her, like that's third party shit. That
What if
nigga
the homeboy come tell you that though?
That pillow talk.
what that he let his homegirl that he let his old lady get some money to give to my old lady?
Yeah.
I'm finna go talk to my old lady. Like, bro, what you asking them? They niggas talking about you, fam.
Okay, that's the same thing.
No, I'm just saying. No, but I'm going to go tell her, like, bro, they
Thank
they
you,
talking
Esther.
about you.
Thank you. You walk right to that.
No, but I'm not having a problem.
Okay.
I'm coming to tell you, like, they talking about you. This nigga done told me that he gave, like, bro, you put your business out there. These folks out here playing with you. That's why I'm coming at you. I'm not be coming at you like you did something wrong because you went into your homegirl. Your homegirl went and asked her boyfriend. She ain't tell you that.
But you said you ain't cool with your homeboy no more. You kicking him out the circle.
Is she out the circle too?
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't in my circle. That's on you now. I'm basically telling you, like, you still talk to her? You better give her that money back. How much you gave you, fam? Go ahead and pay her back, dog.
Let you go borrow from the homeboy so you could pay back for her.
Yeah. And then you basically,
Don't tell
pay
me,
him
though.
back with his money.
Yeah, don't tell me.
No, pay him
Man,
back
that's
with
a
his
bet.
money.
That's a bet.
And what we be talking about is $40.
Hey man, $40 is a
Niggas
lot, man.
Niggas break up with you for $40. She went and asked that boy for $40 to pay what? Why you mad about that $40?
Oh, so does the amount of money count? Does the amount of money count? $40,
The amount.
$1,000,
You know,
$5,000.
$40 is more disrespectful than $1,000. How disrespectful that is, man.
You don't have $40.
Yo. You
No,
could've waited till
but
Friday.
let's not laugh because some people don't have $40.
No, but tell like, bro, you could have waited before. You could wait for Friday. You get paid on Friday. What you asking these people $40 for?
because
For
we
Chipotle?
$40 short on the light.
For Chipotle?
No,
it don't
we-
even be for lights, bro. It be for Chipotle, bro. It don't be for
The only
nothing.
time I
serious.
eat Chipotle is when someone else is buying.
Yeah, I've had Chipotle twice. Tofu, never again.
You tried the tofu? Why would you eat fast food tofu? You see that makes sense?
See, I don't even think Chipotle. I didn't even consider Chipotle as fast food.
It's definitely fast food.
What
Do
is
you
it?
do you be sitting in there waiting for your food to come to you?
They got a drive-through.
Some of them
Probably
do,
somewhere
not all of them.
around the United States, but not
I
here.
feel like if you ain't got no drive-through window, you're not fast food.
You definitely fast food. It's still fast food.
That's like it's a to-go, but there's dining.
To go fast. What's the difference? What is the difference?
Okay,
Okay.
I guess yeah.
It's still in a brown bag, doggy bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But like Subway got like a drive-through window.
Some of them do. Going right out in the brown doggy bag.
Yeah, I don't know why I got tofu. That's when I was doing my little vegetarian year.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
It's the
I
only
did the
place I could
vegetarian
find.
thing. I've never tried tofu. I'll never do that to myself.
I just needed something, bro.
Tofu's not bad. He just had it
It's-
from the wrong store.
Yeah, you
Chipotle
got to
fast.
get it from an authentic place, not no fast food.
Nah, but the things that are in tofu ain't good for men anyway.
No, it's fake processed stuff.
Yeah.
All right, where we at now?
We are basically all in agreement that Gabe won this debate.
I highly doubt
I
it.
think that
I think that a double standard may have hauled the conversation, but
but I think that we have to accept the reality that double standards exist.
right, but it don't have to exist in your relationship though.
It does.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
It does not.
It does.
That means you don't see your partner as an equal.
No. There are things that which you have a advantage in and things that I have an advantage in.
What is that?
And it balances out.
What is your advantage?
It depends on the relationship. I'm sorry, not depends, but based on your relationship, there are certain things that she's better at than you are. It's not a double standard for you to lean on her. Some things you're better than her on. It's not a double standard.
So you know, if I got the money, why not lean on me?
That's what I'm saying.
Why go to your
I
homeboy?
don't want to say it depends, but yeah, in that situation, it's different. If I'm married to Oprah, I'm not going outside to ask anybody else for bread. I'm gonna talk to them up like, hey, I know I
I don't
asked
wanna
yesterday,
go make-
but I need some money today too. I won't ask again this week.
Well, obviously we know that Oprah's husband can hold his own, so he's not asking Oprah for money. Although she has it. It's like even a Jay-Z or Beyonce.
It's an assumption.
Well,
we
she's
don't
still,
know
I
these
know,
people's
but you
situation.
can see who leads a relationship
Yeah, but not.
with two alpha women. So why is it that us?
That's a television.
I don't want to say.
That's on TV.
I don't
want
to say us little people, but why do we have this mindset that the dime we can't go to our dime?
It's not about little people. That's
I
just
didn't want to say little people, but I'm just saying us.
the average Joe
The average Joe. Why do
He
we have
still
this mindset?
has an understanding of what his place is in this relationship, and he's here to provide. Look, I'm not knocking a man that gets in a rough season, goes through a rough patch, and he actually has a woman that he can lean on, and he chooses to go that option. God bless, bro. Like, you got you a good one. I just pray that she never looks down on you because of that, because obviously those type of situations cause whether you want to look at it in the conscious mind or in the subconscious mind, there is something that's broken at that time.
What? How is it broken when you're leaning on your counterpart? How is
It's
it broken?
bent. Let's say it's bent at that time.
How's it bent?
It's bent.
You think it's odd to lean on your counterpart? Like your other half? Your rib?
Yeah, it's bent. It's broken if you come back multiple
Your
times.
Eve?
Yeah, if I have to keep coming to Eve, it's broken.
No, I think Eve need to sit you down.
No, yeah.
And have
ask
a
me
conversation.
What you got? What's your plan?
But I don't think that's taking away from you at all.
Yeah, but now that she feels the need to ask me about my ability to provide,
I don't think that's not going to take away from you. I need to know. This is why I feel like women should be in.
now
Like,
you being naive. You just said you
I'm
ain't want to
not-
be naive. Now you
I'm not being naive at all.
Naive.
I'm just saying, why can't I ask you? Why can't I don't think me asking you, hey, you know, what's
I'm
going
assuming
on?
that the big one's on.
I don't think me asking you what's going on or what the issue is me taking away from you as a provider or as a man.
See, like I'm saying, like there's a lot of things that I've learned through this podcast that you, Sister Emma, are not ordinary. I don't mean that in any derogatory way, but
Maybe it's the people that you have around.
yeah, possible. Or it could be in my head. The whole thing could probably just be in our head as men. We probably tripping.
I think it's in your head.
But this is how we are wired.
When
And
are
to
we?
take away from that,
That's what I'm saying. When the
we
I don't want to say the
already-
rich people, but the rich people are not wired that way. So how come we have to feel like we have to be wired that way?
What
Why
rich
can't we
people- what rich-
unwire?
You're talking about celebrities.
Right.
The majority of the rich people aren't celebrities.
Right. So, but why are the celebrities not wired like they're human just like us?
I don't follow celebrities. That's how they,
I don't follow them either. But obviously, we know
it's
that
trendy. Like
that
they-
Beyonce is an alpha woman. We also
we
know that
assume that.
we assume it, and it's been fact that Oprah is an alpha woman in her relationship. But it's
Feel that?
when you see them, he's the man of the. You can tell that he's the leader of
You
the
can't tell
relationship.
that,
Yes,
though.
you can.
You can't tell that.
Yes,
from
you can.
a
You
couple
can tell by
pictures.
when they talk with each other, when they do
Man,
interviews. Have you
that's-
ever seen them in an interview
it's
together?
a persona that she has to uphold. See what I'm saying?
I don't know. See,
Stedman,
you
right? Stedman.
guys are out of the box.
No, she's married to a man named
She
Stedman.
is.
Something Stedman.
Yes, she is very married.
But what I'm saying is we don't know how these folks actually are moving and how they live for real.
We don't know. We just know the persona that they put out. But I mean, with the
Exactly.
persona that
perception
they
is reality, but I'm not going off of their perception. What I'm telling you is in a man's mind,
whose
he-
man? Who wired y'all
let's
this
say
way?
most men, we
Broken
are
men
born-
wired you guys this way. So
No.
why continue
Most
to
of us didn't even have a man at home to wire us.
right? So you guys learn from other
No,
broken
that
men.
means it's in our DNA.
It is not in your DNA.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Because it's the majority of men that think like me.
Broken men.
I'm not an anomaly. The anomalies are the guys that sit here and cry to you.
Yeah, the guys that sit here on the couch and cry about how
The
women
anomalies
ain't
are the
nothing.
men that are comfortably asking women for money. That's an anomaly.
Right.
But the actual man, that which nobody taught us how to be, but we are, providers.
But you had to learn
you're
it.
not going to be comfortable humbling yourself. Because that's going to be one of the most humbling situations. Like I'm telling you,
You had to learn.
that's going to take more strength than anything else for you to actually go and ask your old lady, like, babe, let me hold $40. How does that sound, fam?
That doesn't sound
I'm
like
going
anything
to
but
say that
you
as a
asking
joke.
for $40.
$40 ain't nothing, obviously. But
Obviously,
if I
but
need my
even
old lady to let me hold 3 bands, fam, or I need my old lady to let me hold $500 so I can pay my mortgage or pay my rent, my insurance,
The amount of money doesn't matter.
that is a problem. And as
Why
a man,
not?
it's a problem because what I'm telling you is, this woman has this. Mind.
Now you about to tell me what's in my DNA.
Well, you just tried to tell me what's in mine, my nigga.
I
so
told you this.
let's
I
both
told you that's a
assume, right?
broken DNA.
Nah.
That's
All right,
brokenness.
well, you're broken. I'm broken. You're broken.
We're all broken.
We're all fixed. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Depending
we're
on
not fixed.
What you mean? It's the puzzle pieces. It's probably just missing. Like, it's not pushed down all the way. But what I'm telling you is this: the woman seeing her man come and ask her for bread regularly, she is not going to look at him as a man anymore. because now she is providing, even if she's only done it 2 or 3 times. But she now has something in the back of her mind like, can you actually do this for real? How are you going to lead me when you be falling short on situation? How do you not have your money managed right?
And that's what I'm trying to break here. Why is it in our mind and why is it not in the conversation?
What you mean?
Why is it in my mind that,
Right.
oh, can you even do this? Because last week you asked me for 40. Here
Mm-hmm.
you go again. 2 weeks later, you asking me for 40. Why is it in my mind? Why am I not talking to you?
Well, obviously you told me again that I can't answer for women, but what I can assume for women is that the woman does not want to break the man's ego. And knowing if she asks that type of
And
question,
that's the issue.
it's life. That's women.
That's why
That's a
80%
man.
of marriages are not happening. Because
Yeah.
because egos are leading
Yeah,
relationships.
but there's many factors in why they're
Ego,
not.
mainly.
And the celebrities that you mentioned that people are following. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? There's
Ego.
There's a lot that goes into it.
When you get into a relationship, you have to learn to humble yourself.
You have to humble yourself.
So there's no such thing as ego.
But what I'm telling you
So
is that
when
humbling
when your
yourself
partner
in regards
comes
to
and
being a
asks you a
provider,
difficult
if I am
question,
the provider,
asking
and
a
I have
difficult
to ask
question,
you that I am providing for,
asking
to help
a
me
difficult
provide
question,
for us, I'm telling you that
asking
is
a
something that you will
difficult
not come
question
back
that
from.
is going to hurt your ego.
It's going to bend the
You
relationship.
should not see
it's
it
going
that
to
way.
Bend your conception.
Then the relationship, it was never a relationship.
It
It didn't
was a
have it didn't have a
relationship.
foundation.
It was a
Because if
relationship.
something's so sensitive,
It's not sensitive.
where it is sensitive because it hurts your ego, that I'm asking you what's going on?
No, what I'm telling
Why are
you
you
is
back
that from
here
the
3
forefront-
weeks again?
From the like my
Asking
initial,
for $40.
My initial thing is I'm not coming to you for that $40.
That's
I'm
a
going to
problem.
My homie.
That's a problem. You've gone outside of the relationship. I don't
mean, in the
I don't
grand
care if
scheme-
I don't care if it was $40 to go get Dove, men's Dove lotion, the whole hair kit. I don't care. If you step out of the relationship and you go ask for someone else for some money, it's wrong.
Nah, you not the man. You don't dictate that type of stuff. What you talking about?
Okay.
You can't tell me how to ask for how I get my money.
Well, then stop eating the cats because I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna be the cat lady.
Yeah, I'll be the cat lady.
Because I'm not gonna be in a relationship with anyone who doesn't feel comfortable enough to come to me when they're down.
I am coming to you when I'm down.
Right now,
After I went and humbled myself and asked for this bread, I'm finna come lay on you.
you asked me for $40.
No, I'm asking them for $40.
No, you're not. No, you're not doing that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. No, you can't.
I'ma let that
you
pressure
can't be
out
in a
on you.
relationship saying you're gonna you humble yourself or you see your counterpart as someone that you trust, but then if you down, you don't trust them enough to not think of you like you some kind of broke person.
No, because I think that there's certain situations that only occur seasonally. And through this moment right now, I'd
Why
rather ask somebody else that I know has
Why
it.
can't I be involved in the moment that you don't have it? Why do I always have to see you as always have it? Why can't I see you at your vulnerability? Why can't I
You
see
do
that?
though.
I don't see it because
You do.
money is
You
a vulnerable
but
thing.
you want to see me vulnerable in every way.
Yes, because
No,
I'm
no.
about to spend the rest of my life with you. I need
Okay.
to know.
You do know.
I don't know because you're
You
going to
know
ask
that
your homeboy.
through
Your
any
homeboy know you
situation,
broke before me.
Gabe finna make it happen. That's
No,
what you know.
I need
That's
to
all
know.
you need to know.
No, I don't want to know that your homeboy know you broke before me. No.
My homeboy know I'm not broke.
Well, you asking him for money.
Well, he done asked me 100 times too, and I don't think he broke because I'm coming and asking him
Y'all
for bread.
both broke together,
Well, we managing.
right? So once you become, once you leave that relationship with your homeboy and you have a relationship with your dom now,
Yeah.
your dom is involved. To sit here and continue to have a broship without your dom is crazy.
Nah,
Because you're
now
not
making
laying-
it something that is not.
I'm not making it as nothing.
This is a financial thing,
It's definitely okay. It's a financial thing.
and that's the only thing that you're not involved in.
No, I don't. Just leave me alone.
You and everything else. You know everything else.
And I don't know the financial. That's a big
And-
thing.
But what I'm saying is now we're going like in circles because we already talked about everything. that
We
you do.
are, but I just don't understand how come I can't be involved.
You are.
I'm not. You
But
just
don't
told
have
me
to
I
be
don't need to
involved
know.
in all the intricate details or all the intricate parts of how money flows in the house.
Yeah, I do.
You do not.
Yes, it's flowing in the house. I'm using it. How do I not know it's drug money?
You watch too many movies. I'm convinced.
Obviously,
I'm
these-
convinced.
No, the movies. I don't watch
I'm
movies.
convinced. Yo, I watch too many movies.
That would be better for her if she was out the loop and you're not gonna go to jail.
Niggas, bro.
Come on now, guys. They still going to jail. Still going to jail. Why would you put me in that kind of situation?
You not. I didn't put you in it. That's your sumo that cheat.
You made me spend the money.
Spend what money?
Exactly. What money?
Exactly. That's all I've been saying. What money?
What money?
Everything's on.
Everything's on.
Your clothes are on.
So
the lights are on.
you know, it's crazy. Someone's actually
The
going
stove
through this
is on.
right now.
Like, everything's
Someone
on,
I know is actually going through this right now, and it's, of course, you know, it's drug money, whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not a criminal, family.
No,
obviously
not,
we're talking about anybody.
We just
could be
talking
going
about
through anything.
anybody
Yeah.
right now, hypothetically,
In general,
right?
yeah.
And now this man is in jail, and this dom is sitting here with kids and don't got nothing because
No,
she
that
didn't
happens a lot.
want to know where the money was coming
There's
from.
a lot of inner city families that's going through that. Yes,
Because you didn't want to know where the money was coming from.
No, but it's hard not to. You know your nigga ain't got no job, and he got bread. Fam, you just
You
didn't
making
want to know.
investments,
You ain't
though.
want to know.
You ain't.
You
So
ain't wanna know.
so when do I get to know?
You
When
been
you
with him for
making it
years.
legitimate?
He has no CPA. He never filed taxes. IRS never sends him any letters.
So the only time I don't need to know is when it's legit money.
Everything's in your name. It's not in his name. It's in your name. You don't pick up on these things. Nah, you're naive and you want to be in a situation.
So when it's legit money, I don't need to know.
No, you obviously didn't want to know if it was drug money or legit money. Just don't worry about it.
I'm
Be
asking.
comfortable.
I'm asking it.
It's not a problem because those women actually understand. They just want to be happy. They're not trying to worry about how is money coming. Maybe
That's
you
what-
are used to providing for yourself, and I totally
No,
understand
no,
that.
no, no, no,
because
no, no,
you
no.
want to know every hour that you get
No, no,
paid.
no.
Boss, I worked 41 hours this week, and I only got paid for 39. You probably read your paycheck like that. I understand that.
I don't.
What I'm telling you is that as a man that's trying to provide for you, he does not need you focused on how the money is coming.
If it's the money, it's because you're if you're doing something out of the norm, which meaning that you're going. If your business is based off you always going back and forth with your homie, whatever. But if that's not something that you do in the norm, and it's something that you are having to do because the norm is not working, why am I not privy to that? I only know the norm. Now you are stepping out of your norm.
Right.
And you're going to go ask a homeboy that was never involved in that business prior or whatever
And
you were
that's-
using
That's
to provide.
exactly why you should not know, because it's out of the norm. That's my business. That ain't your business. Yes, we a unit, but that's my business. You
Are
don't
we a
need-
unit?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
in every way.
We're not a unit.
You just want to know. You gonna be picking. You just want to be happy. You just want to be mad.
I don't want to be mad.
You want to be mad.
I don't want to be bothered at all.
Then you capping.
I'm not capping.
Esther, she doesn't want to be bothered, and she wants to know every intricate detail of how
I
this
don't want
dollar
to know.
came into the house.
I don't want to know.
You are bothered,
You're
fam.
not hearing me.
You're not hearing yourself.
I hear myself.
You just gave two ends of the spectrum.
I did.
I don't want to be bothered, but I want to know everything.
I said
Bother
if
me with all
it's
that
out of
you're
the
going-
normal.
That's what you don't need to know.
Why don't I want to know what's out of the normal? That's not peaceful. That's not a peaceful mind.
No, that's
that
a
you're doing.
paranoid mind that can't be peaceful in that. Because
Right,
that
so
wasn't
why
your
you-
business in the first place.
Oh my gosh! But obviously, I'm gonna know you did something out of the norm.
How?
I'm gonna know you did
How?
something out of the norm.
How?
Bro,
Why
because
are you
it's
looking
not-
at the bank account so much? Why?
I'm not.
You logged in 3 times this
No, you
today?
get a chime. You get a thing.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you looking at everything, fam? Like it's not negative.
No, that's just strange.
It's not strange,
It's
man.
strange.
You
I'm
gotta-
sorry.
You need to
To
let
me,
go.
I can let go, but
Just let
when
go.
it's something just like 10K just popped up, like I need to know
Why?
because where did it come from?
All right, so like in that situation, right? You get the chime, you get the notification.
Mm-hmm.
and now-
I'm not necessarily saying that I got the
No, I'm
chime
saying
or
you
whatever,
get-
but
you get
to not know.
the chime is a notification. You get the ding.
Right.
You look at the email. You see 10 bands just got deposited into the account.
And this is
at
out
that-
of the norm.
Yeah, out of the
Okay.
norm. What is your next step?
Babe, where does 10K came from?
And he tells you.
Cool, done.
That's all you want to know?
Yes.
He could have told you anything, right?
He could have told me anything.
Okay, but
But at least I know I have some kind of
Babe,
lie.
upale.
Whether it's the truth or
Upale.
it's the lie,
Ufin
I
pale.
got something.
upale.
Yep.
Upale.
Yep.
That's it.
Why can't I be involved?
I got it. That's all you need. I got you.
Okay, that's it. But to sit here and be like, oh, you don't need to know.
What
then
I'm
you
saying
know what?
is,
Take it out of
No, but
take it out of our account and put it in your
But
account
this
if I
is-
don't need to know.
I was standing in the perspective of you wouldn't have known.
Why
Because
wouldn't I have? I feel like,
the only reason that you know is because you have the notification set.
but any woman that doesn't know what's in the bank account in a relationship that's in the bank account that belongs to you and your husband, what are you doing? Are you just widely just always spinning and just like, are you not paying attention at all to?
Yeah, I think she does, but I don't think that she should be looking at or checking the bank account every day.
No, I'm not checking the bank account every
That's what I'm
day.
saying. So
Obviously,
there's transactions that happen throughout the week that you don't see.
no. Okay, that's fine. That's normal. But when
No,
something,
there are very unnormal transactions that happen throughout the middle of the week.
I get that. I get that. But
You don't need to ask why did this happen? When did this happen?
no,
Where did
it's
this
gonna
come
be
from?
something. It's gonna be something a little. You could tell when it's off. I don't know what to tell you, but
You're
you're gonna,
paranoid.
I'm not paranoid. I could just.
I thought I was paranoid.
No, you're paranoid.
Yeah,
But
literally, but
you're
are
self paranoid. I'm
No,
not
you
paranoid
are
at all.
paranoid.
No, I'm not.
Where did
I
this
just
10K
want to
come from?
know. Yeah, where did the 10K come from? Like,
What you part of the cartel? Like, what are you asking?
what's going on?
What do you? Why do you want?
Why is there 10? I'm not just. I don't know, bro. You guys think it's sumun, but I'm not just
It's
sumun.
sumun.
To me, I feel
Because
it's
you're talking
sumun to
about-
just be spending money that you don't know where it's coming from.
But you're talking about deposits. Like, you ain't even talking about like 10,000 that left the bank account. That ain't what's bothering you, or does that bother you as well?
Yes, you just took 10K. Where are you going with that 10K?
Okay, and he tells you,
Cool.
but it's 10K out of 70.
Now it's 60.
Yeah.
So now we're 10K short, and I don't know about why we're 10K short.
Okay, you bring it up and say, babe, where did that? What I see 10K missing.
Yeah, what did you go do with
You
the 10K?
you're a great budgeter. I appreciate it, and I'm going to tell you.
Right. Cool.
But what I'm telling you is, prior to me doing that,
Why? You wouldn't
I'm not
even tell
hitting
me?
you
You
up.
gonna tell me?
Why?
Ah.
Because I know that 10K about to come back 12.
I just think that's rude.
No, you're bothered.
You're taking it. No, it's rude.
You're supposed to be unbothered.
No, it's rude to
You're
take.
you're
It's
supposed
a
to be
joint account. Then take it out your own account.
Whether it's from mine or from the joint or from yours, we're together.
Exactly, we're together. So how come I
Opportunity
can't know
popped up.
together?
Opportunity popped up.
So
with
how
that.
come together can't know about the opportunity?
I tell you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for seeing me enough to tell me about
Yeah.
this
I'll tell
opportunity that you're
when
gonna
you
go take.
see it and you come and ask where they go. I won't withhold information.
You're withholding regardless.
Nah.
If you go do it without
It's
telling
just
me,
in
you
my pocket until you ask that you need it. If you don't need it, then it's gonna stay in my pocket. It's a need to know. If you
need to
need
know
to
thing.
know, I'll tell you.
That's crazy. It's like you're cheating someone like a child.
No, you just damn.
You treating people like a child. Like I find that weird.
It's not.
Yeah, you're treating me like a child.
Nah, he's trying to be a man.
You could be a man, but I don't understand.
No, because the man thing that you looking at like he just wants to run everything and be in control. Like no.
No, that's not even what I said. I said, why can't a woman be involved? Like, well, what is the issue with me asking
be
or
involved.
knowing?
You can be involved.
Right, but
What I'm
only
saying is you
only
don't
on a
have-
need to know basis.
No, what I'm saying is that you don't need to be involved in every
I
transaction.
don't need to be. If it's out of the norm, yes.
You don't need to be involved in
If
that.
it's out of the norm, yes. If it's not
No.
something on your normal daily basis,
You're not
if
an
it's
accountant.
if it's something,
This isn't your profession.
yeah, I think IRS a joke.
They not.
They're not.
They not.
They're taking all of us together.
They not.
They're not gonna hear
Uncle
it. That-
Sam is a real guy.
Yeah, Uncle Sam won't care that I said that I wasn't privy to the information. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we ain't gotta worry about that.
Right, Trump ain't had to worry about it one day of his life either, but here he is.
Yeah, but and look at him.
Look at him.
Still ain't showed them income tax statement.
So,
Still ain't showed nobody
Privilege.
nothing.
well, I don't know if we're that privileged.
Yeah, probably not that privileged, but the same kind of measures are set in
Treat
place
treat
for
your
us.
counterpart as an equal man or woman, please.
Nah, I feel that. And the equal is making sure that your woman, your wife, the love of your life is as comfortable and peaceful as she can be.
To live a comfortable life without knowing how you're comfortable is crazy.
That woman is triggered.
I'm not triggered.
That woman is triggered. I'm speaking in general.
Because, God forbid,
Mabuze zemwe, siumwe.
God forbid,
Sou mulher, o tovo é mulher.
God forbid, you are now left with the
But
responsibility.
we already discussed
And
this.
your
My
children.
will is set in place. My
Oh,
will is already set in
please.
place. Like, you'll be straight, right? My will is going to take care of all of those
No,
depths.
I gotta read it through a piece of paper. I can't
You
already.
reading it through the bank statement? That's a piece of paper.
I can't already know. That's crazy.
It ain't
Anywho.
that crazy.
Next.
Yep.
Hello. Hello.
Alright, man.
All right, man. Let's move on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a great conversation, Miss Emma.
Yes, it is.
I love being challenged. That's why I love having conversations with you.
Thank you.
Even though it's
Apparently, it's paranoid.
you are paranoid.
I'm not paranoid at all.
Low key triggered.
To live on a mountain and not know how you got to the mountain is crazy.
The fact that this man is doing everything in his power to make you comfortable, and you tripping about how did we get this comfortable? That's what bothers you. And you just said you're not bothered. You're literally bothered by not knowing how we're this comfortable. Do you hear that?
How is that a problem?
That is a problem.
How? I don't understand. So what kind of woman do you want? Just one that just like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just swiping the card. I don't whatever. I don't really care what you're doing.
Nah, that's not what I want at all. I'd love a woman that is privy and actually wants to be involved. But what I'm telling you this whole time is you're not going to be involved in everything.
I don't need to be involved in everything,
You
but if
want
it's
to be.
outside of the norm, I keep saying that.
Erica,
If it's outside
is
of
she
the
not
norm,
saying that she wants to be involved in everything?
No, you guys are saying that. I keep
You
saying
saying
outside
that.
of the norm. If it's not something that you do normally, why can't I know that?
Why can't you be happy with knowing the normal?
But it's not normal. You just did something outside of the norm.
But if I trusted him to lead, he's going to lead.
Lead you
Just
to jail.
put me on beat. You don't got to tell me everything.
Lead you to jail.
Have fun.
Whatever.
It's been by the house. We've
Yes.
been together for 13 years. Police ain't never been around.
They're watching.
Yeah.
They're not gonna come on year one. No, they're building a
That's
RICO
why
case
I
on
literally
you.
said, nah, you ain't going to build no RICO. I'm not committing any crimes. There's no crimes
How do
here.
I
Please.
know?
You know.
I know.
You
I don't
know.
know. I don't know anything.
You know.
I don't know him. He don't even want to share that he did a
You
side
know-
deal.
but
Like
you
that's
know-
crazy.
You know his morals, dog.
That's crazy.
You
I
know
do.
it-
I?
Obviously.
If I
You
knew,
ain't just man- you
if
ain't-
I knew my man's
You
moral,
ain't saying yes to anything.
listen. If I knew my man's moral, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
1,000.
1,000. So
1,000.
this is just a conversation, just to have a conversation.
Yeah, that's all this was, man.
All right, bet,
this is just
100.
banner. You know what I'm saying? We like to,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
rile up the people. That's all this was, man. She was
Just-
just speaking from a triggered mindset. That's not.
No,
actually
I'm
who she
I'm
was.
speaking to the people who's living in La La Land.
Yeah. People.
And when the storm comes, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
How are you bothered by not knowing how we are? Fam,
oh, it's 10:51.
we're comfortable.
No, we
You-
started at 9:30.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
how-
crazy.
Nah,
Yeah.
at 30. We started at
He
21.
he just stuck on. He's just trying to make me feel like I'm bothered. I'm not bothered at
I'm
all.
not trying to make. I want you to acknowledge it.
Acknowledge what that I'm not bothered. I just want to know when you do something out of the norm. When do you want to know if I do something out of the norm?
Like what?
I
We're talking
have
about finances.
whatever.
Like I said, you'll know everything else. But finances, I don't think that you need to know every single detail.
So is it that okay? So obviously I don't have nothing important enough then.
You do. Because like I said, you can work.
So what I do with my money outside of the norm won't bother you.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Unless
Unless what?
you always negative. Then, okay, they like, hey.
Why are you working?
Like, fam, who are you working for? They're like, what is
Are
going
you
on?
sure you're getting paid?
Like, fam, somebody's doing something wrong here.
So okay, I'm not negative, but I'm taking care of like say if I'm giving money to a homegirl.
Nah. Yeah, nah.
Why? The money's there.
What you going to work for? You working for them? Make them get a job, fam. Hire them.
Why should you? Why do you need to know it's not affecting us?
That is affecting us.
How is it affecting
So
us?
the pillow talk finna be crazy. Every night you finna be telling me like, man,
I'm not gonna pillow talk you.
I done it.
Pillow talking is a two-way street. You're not gonna tell me anything, so why am I
Tell
gonna
you
tell you
everything.
anything? Yeah, but the financial part of it. So my financial
If
part
that-
of
like
it,
I said,
if
it's
it's not
probable.
affecting us,
I said
why
it
do I need
though.
to tell
I
you?
literally said it. It's a probable thing. Like if somebody lets me hold some money, it's probably like it's a good chance that we're gonna have this conversation. I'm gonna present it to you. I'll probably be on the phone with you while I go pick it up.
That's
like
all.
I just seen what's the name, like da 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 da. I had to handle this, da 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 da. That may occur. What I'm telling you, it may occur and it may not. It's not necessary.
That you're not gonna tell me.
It's not necessary.
Gas reflex.
Yeah, heartburn.
Heartburn.
All right, man. I guess it's time for us to get up out of here.
Yeah.
I guess it's time. Thank you, Miss Emma.
You're welcome, man.
I just hope that you let the paranoia.
I wasn't the one called paranoid, but anyways. Maybe you're the one that's paranoid.
Paranoid about what? I don't need her knowing everything, bro. She better be doing too much.
I'm just gonna have to work because I refuse.
Nah, it's not a problem. I like your nails, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. You was saying your gems earlier. You want to repeat the gem that you had said earlier about what you said? Your mom. It's not my fault that your mama. What you had said? Your daddy wasn't home. So.
Relax. I was testing the mic.
Well, let's end it out the right way, man. With the gems of the night. Talk to the people, man. Miss Emma. It was a great conversation. I ain't gonna lie. It was the first time that we had like a little one-on-one, intimate type conversation. Shout out to Sister Esther, always holding it down as a producer. Sister Erica, holding it down for. Basically, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's your assistant producer. See, even the women say you bothered, fam. So
That's because they're young and naive.
no, they're not. They're not. They're not.
It's crazy to be with someone and not worry about them. It's crazy.
It's like he's not going. I mean, I'm not going to question him, so he gonna question me.
That's crazy. Just live two separate lives. You might as well get two separate bedrooms too while you're at it.
Yeah.
Get two queen size bed or double
For
bed,
what?
however they call them in the
For
hotels.
what? For what?
We understand that.
Anyways, guys.
Only in finances, man. Only certain, and not even in finances. I don't know. But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man, for staying locked in, man. If you have not yet subscribed to Believe TV Productions, do so. We got a lot more content coming. Got new shows coming that I'm very much looking forward to, man, and I think that you guys will like as well. Doing a lot, man. Do not forget. Believe Tabernacle is every Saturday night at 7 p.m. We end at 9. We have service this Saturday, September 14th, 21st to 28th. October, we have a 3-day conference that's going to be held from October 16th, 17th, and the 18th. We've already began to send out letters to churches and ministries to let them know about this. Flyer is coming soon. This 3-day conference is going to be very, very impactful on the youth in the community. First night is going to be a women's panel. Second night is going to be a men's panel. Third night is basically going to be a reflection and worship night by TYB Musique. We're looking forward to it, man. It's going to be our first 3-day conference. Like, first time being that we have now our own home church to have 3 services back to back. If you've ever been to these conferences with us before, you know we would usually set up, split the rooms, have the men go to one room and the women in another room, and we'd have those intimate conversations. Now we're doing it in a way where one night is dedicated to the women, the second night is dedicated to the men, and the third night is just going to be a free fall and everybody just giving up all glory and all praise to God. So we're looking forward to that. October 16th, 18th, and night 16th, 17th, and 18th. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You'll see it. Trust me, you're going to be seeing the flyers and you will get notified by your youth leader of your church, of your ministry. We're doing a lot of work in the community. God bless. So that's all the news I have for you guys. Sister Emma, kind of gems you got for the people?
My gem of the night. To be Sumoon or not to be Sumoon? That is your
the
choice.
question.
That is the question. It's your choice.
I should have left some in there so I could hit you.
You could be on the episode of Who the Blip Did I Marry? That is your choice.
That's a real show?
She's just slow.
That's a real show?
It's,
Thing that Tasha
What?
No, it's actually a very real show.
They're making it a show?
It's been a show before that lady. Yes, it's been a show before that lady. Yes, where it comes on after Snap. So Snap,
We talked about that.
to
a
be
couple weeks
naive
ago.
or to not to be, up to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to not see your counterpart preview enough to know anything about what's going on in your lives, and they're part of it, especially if they're spinning it. That's your choice. But for me, please don't eat the cats because apparently I'm gonna need them. That's my gem.
And when you say cats, you mean like being a single mother?
The cat lady.
Cat lady.
Yeah.
How many cats you thinking about getting?
I mean, for the way I seem to be paranoid, I might need all of them.
All of them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So
That's
keep
a
those
bet.
immigrants away from your household.
Yes, stay away from the cats, please. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come start saving them now since
Okay.
I'm not gonna stop being Sumun. So
Okay. Fellas, God bless. Ladies, we love you. This is Late Night Love Ties, man. We're gonna end out in prayer.
you ain't gonna say your gem? You don't
My-
have you don't
No,
have one?
I feel like I done dropped a bunch of gems tonight, man. I don't even do this much talking on a regular basis.
What gem did you drop?
You know the keep
Oh,
certain
you're not
things
gonna.
private.
Oh, okay. Keep certain things private in a open relationship. Got it.
Open relationship, no open relationship.
Open relationship between you and the not in that term.
That's the only open relationship I know.
Gosh. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and say the prayer, sir.
Yeah, let's close our eyes.
Okay. Close your eyes. Say
We
the prayer.
rebuke open relationships, right?
Unless it's the homeboy. Go ahead.
That is not a relationship. My Father, my God, my Savior, Lord Jesus, we thank you, we praise you, we glorify you, we accept, we humble ourselves before you and ask, my Lord, that you continue to guard us and guide us in all that which we do. Bless Sister Emma, my Lord Jesus, and her friends and her family. Bless us, my Lord, our households and our loved ones. Bless every listener, my Lord Jesus. Bless those that are in the background. Bless the Youth Believe Ministry. Bless us, my Lord, that we are able to continuously do your work, my Lord, in the way that which you have called us to do it. We thank you, we praise you, we glorify you again. It is in your name we pray, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for everything. Amen.
Amen.
Praise God.
Praise God. Won't He
Praise
do
God.
it? Now I'm gonna hold it down.
Paranoid,
Somebody